Hello, hello, Sweet Spot family. Welcome back to the Deanda Factor. I'm Deanda. Sorry, I'm singing. Uh, um, before we get into this episode, if this channel has been feeding you, hit that like button, drop a comment, and tell me where you're watching from. Subscribe, please, and turn on the bell so you're first to know every time a new video drops. Okay? So, last episode, we talked about discoverability, being found, understood, believed, and booked. I'll be sure to link that episode in the description if you didn't catch it. It was really informative, and if you haven't seen it, it will tie in nicely with where we're going today. So, we're tracking something that quietly keeps so many of you from ever touching AI. That's actually what we're going to jump into today. It's the fear that it'll make you sound robotic, generic, or it'll make you sound like everybody else out there. And I want to clear that up a bit for you. So, I want to share the myth. Here's the myth that I'm almost positive is running through your head right now. It's if I use AI for my brand content, it's going to sound generic. It's going to sound fake. And I'll sound like everybody else out there. And I want to clear it up and give you the truths, some truths. AI does not sound robotic when it's used instead of your voice. It sounds like it sounds just like you when it's trained on your voice, your brand voice, your language, your actual client conversations, your brand. Think about the difference between pop music or a pop music machine. Hear me out. The pop music machine is smoothing an artist into something radio generic, and a producer who builds the sound around the artist's real voice. It's the whole arc of the film A Star is Born. Okay, both versions. One replaces the voice and one amplifies it. That's the difference we're talking about with AI. Here's what's actually making brands sound the same. And it's not ChatGPT or Gemini. Most professionals default to copying whatever the caption or whatever caption is trending right at the moment. And if you put in that, generic prompt or whatever, and you take it out, without, putting your voice on it, yes, you're going to sound like everybody else because everybody else who put that prompt in is getting the same exact thing. So yes, you're going to sound like everybody else if you do that. And that becomes the real culprit or problem, of sounding like everyone else, sounding generic and sounding robotic. But here's how this can and should work for you. You can use AI, and that's ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or any other AI platform as a tool that drafts your content based on your real words and tone of voice. Then you review it, you edit it, and then you approve it to put out in the world instead of just starting from a blank page every time, you know? And that's what AI does for you. So the real question isn't AI or authenticity. The real questions, the real question that brands should be asking is AI working from my voice or instead of it? That's the whole difference. And once you get that, question answered, once you get into that, you're not sounding like anybody else. You're sounding just like your brand. You're sounding just like you. It was never AI versus authenticity. It's whether the tool is trained on you, right? Or trying to replace you. So understand where you're starting from. And if you're, staring at a blank caption box every week, guessing what to say, and it's stealing hours that you don't have, and you're just like wondering, what should I do? My brand is just kind of stuck in this place. That's exactly what I fix. Inside the SweetSpot Brand Kickstart, we'll look at your brand voice, your real language, your actual client or customer conversations, and we'll build the AI workflow that drafts like you. So it's your brand. So you're reviewing and approving, not starting from scratch every single time. So I encourage you to book your SweetSpot Brand Kickstart using the link in the description below. And let's get you growing. Let's get you growing. Let's get you some customers coming through the door. Okay. So that is our, I should have mentioned that this was going to be a short, let me just give this information to you. But that was it. That was the short little lesson that I wanted to give you. This is the second installment of the series Push Pull. This is the second installment of that. And that was it. So SweetSpot family, I hope that you got something out of this. And because of that, I always have something to leave you with. I have a little bit of homework that I want you to work on. I want you to pull 2 to 3 real captions that you've put out there, be it on your social media, IG or TikTok, or in an email or emails to your clients or customers that you've written. And I want you to look at the pattern, see if you notice your own patterns. And that's the raw material that AI should be trained on, not a trending template, but something real, the real words and conversations that you're having with your clients and customers. So that's it. That's the homework. I want you to remember to stay grateful, stay grounded, and stay in your sweet spot. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.